Sheriff defends the decision to welcome cops back to Pierce County. Troyer told the News Tribune he's heard the arguments about cops making the area look bad. You know what my answer to that is? Troyer said. The 470 fentanyl overdoses make our area look bad.
Damn.
The rising 90% in car theft make our area look bad.
Oh.
It's definitely not the cops' TV show. It's the lack of laws, the decriminalization, and everybody has an excuse for everything. That's what makes our area look bad.
Excuses are like assholes.
All right.
So he's hoping to get some more police. You know, I mean, like, oh, not again. It's all right. We got it.
That's super tan. Holy cow. I need to start wearing cutoffs.
That's why I tried to roll them up as much as possible. Because, man.
After that last episode and I saw the difference, I was like, God dang. I am hella pasty.
I think we should just go wife beaters for the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we don't say that anymore.
What, white beaters?
Just squirt it on me.
You're welcome.
Just say beater because it's not. We don't just beat wives.
Isn't it white beater?
No.
Wife beater.
Wife. Because normally, think about the show Cops.
Okay.
The motherfuckers that's beating wives. What are they wearing in the cop shows?
Yeah, they're not white though. Those are like dirty, dingy. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why they're not called
But you know what they started out as.
Right. That fresh 10-pack for $5.99 at Kmart.
Grease.
When Kmart was open.
Oh, man.
They still got the same ones from 10 years ago when Kmart was open.
You know, it's probably when they look back at like the batch, you know how they make them in batches? It's probably the same batch. They were probably selling so many back then. They were like, we're never going to run out. Keep this production line going. And all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, we don't want that. We don't want to wear that. We don't want that impression. Now they're like, oh, let's just repackage it and sell it to Hanes. Or sell it to
Fruit of the Loom.
So it's between a tank top and a wife beater. Is it just the wife beater is the white one?
It's the ribbed.
That's particular. Got to have ribbed. It's got to be ribbed.
It's significantly longer than your pants waistline.
It felt like that was part of the uniform when you watch Cops, because the cops were showing up in their uniform.
1,000,000%.
And all the people that opened the door just, hey, what do you
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. Never failed.
I saw an article that Cops is going to start filming again in Pierce County.
Not surprising. That's where bulk of the content came from.
Didn't they get banned from there or something?
Can they get banned?
I don't know if it's that or if it's because Pierce County's regulations got locked down quite a bit.
Well, man, if you remember a lot of the Cop episodes that were here in Pierce County, they did not make Lakewood and some of those places look good at all. Like, they were constantly busy with just BS. And you're like, everyone else that's watching
what
from
it is.
Yeah. But all of us that were watching like from Seattle were like, yep, that's why we don't go down there. That's why we don't go down there. But I remember my grandfather, when he was a sheriff for King County, they also wanted to do King. And he was like, he remember telling us a story. He was like, I would refuse for them to be in my car. But then I would show up at a scene where they're in another officer's car. And he couldn't stand it because it's just that just, you know, this is before body cams and stuff. And it wasn't so much about hiding anything. It just made everyone look bad. Because cops were never showing you the whole story. It's like anything else. They're editing it down for all the action and good stuff. They're not showing you the good Samaritan stuff some of the cops were doing. Granted, I think they started to after a while. Because they couldn't have all, you know, Bobby Joe showing up in wife beaters every single episode, you know. Yeah. Where it's all about DV and stuff like that.
That's not gonna keep viewers having the boring shit. They gotta have the action.
They gotta have the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it aired 125 episodes out of Pierce County, and it's a decade-long existence.
Yep.
So if it was a weekly show, there's 52 weeks in a year, but it's not a weekly show, right? Because they have a season. Cop, season 5.
Right.
Back to Pierce County.
We're just going to stay here. Yeah. A lot of action going on down here.
It filmed there as recently as summer 2019, and then COVID hit, and then George Floyd, and then that's when it canceled.
And they're like, hey, guys.
I mean, that's when a lot of the restrictions came on how cops could respond to calls and what they're allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do. Yeah. Even in the jails, there's hella restrictions on how you can respond to an inmate that's acting out. And
it says Cops was dropped by cable networks, and Paramount said it had long faced criticism for showing a skewed view of policing. A study published in 1994 found that the show was 3 times more likely to associate people of color with violent crime than white people. Co-creator Cops Morgan Langley was quoted saying the show decided not to perpetuate stereotypes by putting more white people on the show.
You know what's crazy?
Let's find more white people.
You know what's crazy, though, is the episodes I remember the most were fucking white people. That's what's crazy.
Here's the thing.
I don't even remember that.
Here's how it is. You're right in your patrol car and you get a call and you got to qualify as the perpetrator, black or white, Mexican, black can't take it, Mexican can't take it, white. We got this one.
This is going to
Sorry, sucker, you're on your own. I'm not saving you, person getting mugged by a black dude.
This is going to sound horrible, but Butter's right. Because I remember, if there was a black person getting pulled over by a cop, he was running. He was running. That was what they were known for. You were like, oh, he's about to take off. But if it was a white person, it was like...
It was going to be a whole interaction.
Yeah, it was going to be a whole
It's going to be interesting as fuck. They're going to say some weird shit. They're going to do some weird shit.
Someone's going to be... they're going to open the door with a beer in hand. You know what I mean?
Wife beater on. That's got oil stain,
Yeah, exactly. There's always 3 cars in the lawn.
Cut off blue jean shorts.
Being worked on. You just knew what to expect as soon as they set the scene.
Wearing cut off blue jean shorts.
Yeah, but not the ones that they're wearing. Put a wife beater on and
some cases,
you might get on Cops.
They were,
In some cases, they were. Oh, my goodness. Cops. I'm not going to lie either. Cops was entertaining. When you were 13, 14, man, that was entertaining.
Well, what's great about Pierce County is that it's a large county and it's got an urban Tacoma, very urban area, but it also has a lot of rural.
That's where
but the Pierce County cops, they don't go in Tacoma, though, right? Because that's Tacoma.
Exactly.
So it's but mostly probably span away in all these very rural areas where, again, you got a good diversity of people, including lots of white trash. Sorry to say.
Yeah.
As they say. I'll bleep that out.
You don't have to.
It says in a phone call, they're like, why is this okay to bring back now? And so this is an interesting question. Here's in a phone call, Troyer said Cops has been one of the best recruiting tools for the department. Interestingly enough.
Recruiting
tools for police officers.
Okay.
I don't know if that's...
It says the show felt it highlights the professionalism of his deputies and the beauty of the area. So this is the King County Sheriff or Deputy Sheriff or somebody or whatever, promo guy. Says it shows a reality of what we're facing compared to what the media and how much whitewashed stuff. So they get 1,300 calls a day, Pierce County.
I know.
They don't understand what kind of stuff we're doing, how much activity's out there. They're trying to fill 10 vacancies. So this is a recruiting tool. Maybe I'll go sign up. Just like remember Police Academy. That would be me. Now, you know what? That actually probably was what was going on with that movie. That's the old school. You seen Police Academy?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
There was 9 different police academies.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't think I've seen it.
Okay.
Huckleberry.
Good luck, Cakes. I can't picture you being in the academy. It's like a mini army.
I feel insulted.
Problem is, if
I rode 42 miles on my bicycle.
That's pretty good.
The fact that you called it a bicycle is all we need to know.
If you've seen Police Academy, then you'll be like, oh, no, he'll fit in.
You know where I'm going. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Because Police Academy is just a bunch of rejects.
Oh,
and one of them, God, I can't remember what his name was, but he was kind of doughy. Kind of like I am a little bit.
Which one?
He was very soft, though. Very, very soft. Very nice.
I don't know. I can't remember the character's names, but
it was classic.
Is it on? Is it
me a Coke with whiskey?
What?
There's one in the fridge. There you go.
So Troyer, the guy from Pierce County, says the department has not publicly announced its decision to appear on Cops.
Oh.
Troyer said they don't want people showboating to try to get on TV. Let's go.
Why would
convince
you?
them.
Hold on.
People are dumb, dude. Fame at any cost. Man.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Is
You never know. You could be on Cops, and that could be your moment that turns you into an actor, a model, whatever. Look how attractive that guy is.
Well, let's go. Well, think about it. I mean, you now have people that have been arrested. Their mugshots have been posted online, and next thing you know, they're coming out as models because they have dreamy eyes.
Yeah, there's
So yeah, but
like this guy right here.
I've seen that where they're mugshots and they're like, oh my god, he looks like a model.
I think
This,
the
that,
one
and the other becomes like an underwear model or some shit.
I think one of the positive things that came out of Cops though was like the first video accountability, because if they knew they had a cameraman with them, they knew they had to make sure they were going by the code. Mm-hmm. They had to act right because somebody was watching them.
Because while there are good cops.
Oh yeah,
there are shady ass cops.
Exactly.
There are shady ass cops, and they're just fully incompetent cops.
There are workforce
but
too.
most of them are probably decent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna definitely handpick the ones that these guys ride along with.
It's like any other job. If we got those really good employees, those so-so ones, those ones that shouldn't be there, it's like any other workforce. They got the same thing. You just hope they have more of the good and this, that, whatever. But it's a workforce. Unfortunately, you're gonna have all the types. All the types.
Sheriff defends the decision to welcome cops back to Pierce County. Troyer told the News Tribune he's heard the arguments about cops making the area look bad. You know what my answer to that is? Troyer said. The 470 fentanyl overdoses make our area look bad.
Damn.
The rising 90% in car theft make our area look bad.
Oh.
It's definitely not the cops' TV show. It's the lack of laws, the decriminalization, and everybody has an excuse for everything. That's what makes our area look bad.
Excuses are like assholes.
All right.
So he's hoping to get some more police.
One.
The Seattle Police Department is down hella people.
Yeah.
And they can't even catch up.
Yeah.
So they got like 10 patrol persons for the Aurora area. And that's hotbed.
That's hot zone.
Prostitution, drugs, gangs, everything.
Everything.
I mean, I was up there last night, and it's like, I'm just kidding. You're supposed to bite. You're supposed to bite.
No, you weren't kidding. We were believing you because
cut off to say I'm just kidding too quick before it could even register that you were saying.
Because he already felt guilty in his mind.
4 shots in.
See you later, Destiny.
Because he knew if we didn't bite, he would have to go be more descriptive.
Who?
Destiny.
I
don't know. What's the cooker name?
That's.
God, she's finally getting it.
No, if you only knew it, that's so funny to me.
Okay. Yeah. Oopsies.
Wow.
It's not a very common name. Let's just say that.
I dated Destiny. Maybe it's the same one.
Doubt it.
Anyway, Cops is back in Pierce County. Check it out. It's back on the air. Check it out.
Okay.
Hey, we should find an
I was
episode.
about to ask you how recent that article was.
This article came out 7 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Nice.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
July 30th. Yeah. So I think it says it's back in filming, but they may have already. They're currently filming or maybe wrapping up. And but they got caught. Because you have people coming out of a cop car from behind a cop car with cameras, and a guy's got a mic boom, and people are like, "What's that about?" And it was on the Tecompton Files,
So
the Facebook page.
It's funny.
Hey, Cops is back.
Because that's how. So it's funny because they've upgraded their equipment since then. Cause you think about back in the day, that's how it had to be. Like they had the big old VHS big.
They didn't have all the. Yeah.
Now it's like one guy with a little camera. It's like, oh, there you go.
I don't even know.
I think. Well, no, I only know because I've seen the behind the scenes of like the first 48.
Oh, okay.
It's one guy in a really good small camera. Boom. Got his shorts on, athletic gear. 'Cause he got to run too. You got to run too.
Got to.
Remember that? That was the best part about Cops. The cop ran, but the cameraman had to run too. And sometimes the cameraman was like, "Hurry up!" Like you could tell he's got all this equipment, but he probably could pass this cop. Oh,
like or the only reason I'm back here is because you're slow as fuck.
Right? Or when they were like, you would see them hop fences with the camera on.
I didn't even think about that
this
part.
Cameraman's athletic. He's doing
Never
it.
even thought about it. That's crazy.
Should put him in the Olympics. Yeah, it's like the
I
Olympic
always
cameraman
pictured
running
it
right
as,
next to the
like,
sprinter.
Right?
Always pictured it as being on, like, connected to somebody's uniform. I'm just thinking it's two cops running. Never thought twice about it.
There's a whole guy or a whole woman
Holding
right
a big ass, especially way back when the camera is very fucking huge.
Exactly. Exactly. Think about the shape they had to be in.
Oh my
Like,
god!
get it? You know, cops have
Not just the
equipment
arm
on.
strength, but the freaking
Man. And to pay attention. Like, their whole view is
keep their
through that
angle
camera.
good.
Yeah.
Man.
It's got to be an exciting gig.
Oh, you
Very
know the
exciting.
adrenaline was pumping.
And just like a war reporter, in a sense, but not
Yeah.
as dangerous.
Right.
But just the adrenaline pump, you get in your like,
Oh man.
look at this.
And this is why you couldn't do it either. You after they caught the assailant, they look back at you. You just got this hard on.
Oh my god!
Why would I have a camera?
Why would you have a heart on? That's what I want to know.
The great thing is, Cakes is not even like a part of the troop.
Shit, I forgot the
There's
camera back there,
There's
guys.
a cop, a cameraman, and Cakes just standing there. Like,
Fuck.
oh, such a rush.
Forgot the camera. Why you wrecked down there?
Man.
Maybe I'd lose the
I
job
got-
day one.
I got no footage. So
I don't know why you went that way, but hey, tell us if you've ever watched Cops, what your favorite episode is, if you've been on it, and will you watch the new season?
Or have you ever been on a ride along? Even some fun stories from a ride along. I've been on a ride along before I joined the military.
Yeah.
Became an army fucking cop.
Yeah, leave those comments because Butter's the one that answers them.
Yes,
We're lazy.
all of them.
She's not.
Oh,
No. If I answer it, I'll put cakes.
Cakes.
All right, that's episode. Like, oh, not again.